Crazy.
Hello, hello.
Oh, we're live!
We're
Whoa.
live! Well, I just
So
turned on the audio.
weird.
Hello. Hi,
Hello.
everyone. Please let us know if you can hear
Welcome.
us. Welcome, welcome. Okay. It's nice to see everyone populating in the chat before we went live.
What's up, guys? Feel so dripped
Yay.
out.
I
Yeah,
know,
all
I
the merch
know.
on.
Hello,
There's so
everyone.
much
Thank you for
chatter.
joining us. Yes, there is so many people joining us. But yes, it's the last live stream of the year, everyone. As a reminder for all of our international players that would like captions, translated captions of the stream, please go over to our YouTube. We are multi-streaming right now on both Twitch and on YouTube. Cool, cool. Oh, I see some people asking about our merch. Sorry,
Oh,
it's employee only.
exclusive, company exclusive.
Yes, yes,
Flaunt
yes.
it. No.
I know, right? Amazing. Cool, cool. Awesome. So, all right, since
Doing a good
audio is
job
working,
advertising.
I know. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Since the audio is working, I take it we could start, right? Hello, hello everyone, especially for our new first timers. It's nice to see you all. We have a lot of Russian players on our YouTube chat right now, so this is great. Hi, Lydia,
Welcome, everybody.
Hey.
We probably have some team members in
in the
the
chat.
audience
Yes,
as well.
yes. Awesome. KYZ boost, Maddie, where'd you get that?
Christmas gift.
I know, right?
Sorry.
Why waste the economic opportunity? Sell the merch. That's hilarious. Hey,
Gotta write that
Chris.
I mean,
down.
is there a demand?
I know, right? All right, so let's get officially started. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our last live stream of the year. We've done this already 2 years in a row. This is our third year, where essentially we close out the year, going through what we've been doing throughout the year, what has released, what has changed, and just walking through a memory lane. Unlike the other live streams that we normally have throughout the year, this is more of a chill stream. So it's mainly just us, the marketing and community team, where we have light conversations and banter as we go through the year. So normally this is an M&M show, but now it's an M&M and M show. So
Hey!
yay!
Welcome,
Yeah.
Maddie.
Yeah,
It works.
welcome. Yeah. It works amazingly. So for those of
It's
you
great.
who are your first time here, my name is Emily. I am the one that leads the marketing and community team. I handle all of our operations and make sure we all our releases and everything goes out on time. I work very closely with our other Emily.
Hi. Yeah, that's me. I am a marketing artist and also a content writer on the team as of late. So if you see like our trailers or the branding for new updates, that chances are very high I worked on that. Also, I did the writing for the amphibian content that came out recently. So if you enjoyed reading those tooltips, I'm happy to hear it. I
Yay.
used to, yeah, I used to also manage our social media page, but that those tasks have been passed on to Maddie. Maddie, say hello.
Hey, guys. Happy to be here. Yeah, like Emily said, I'm doing help on the social media work, and just general marketing stuff as well. I was only brought on about 2 months ago, like right before the reboot. So super exciting. Happy to be here in the new
And
era.
we're happy to have you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so if you guys have seen some really
Yeah.
unhinged social media posts lately, they're all
My
from
fault.
Maddie.
If you've seen that our game has stepped up a little bit, that's Maddie.
Yes. And for those of you who are on Discord, you will have also met Maddie there. She's actually been pretty active on the Discord as well. Cool. So with that, like with the introductions out of the way, let's go through what this stream is going to be about. So as I mentioned, this is more of a chill stream, but it's still in the format that we usually do our live streams. We will have two Darwinium codes that we'll be giving out in the middle of the stream, and then towards the end of the stream, we'll also have a little Q&A, so where players can ask questions on what's happening. I will give a side note that we're not exactly devs. We're not the people working directly in the game, maybe except for Emily. So for
And
more
even then, I'm just writing. I'm not a coder. Like,
yeah, so save your more technical questions for the devs. Um, cool. And then, but if we do see some really fun questions along the way, we'll kind of like answer them as we go through the stream. All right. So with that, shall we start going down memory lane?
Please, yeah.
Yeah,
It's been
all
quite a
right.
year.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. So, with that, we're going to start all the way in January. Can players guess what we released in January?
Yeah, does anyone remember? I'm
Yeah,
curious.
let's see. Oh.
That's a good question because even
Oh,
I barely remembered. When I look back, I was like, oh wait, we released that in
I know, I know, I
January.
know. Like I'm already seeing some comments here. No, it is not explore math or cheese.
So good guess.
Oh man. All right, cool.
I
Uh,
wouldn't know.
oh
I'm
yeah,
no help here. Sorry.
cats. Wow, that was last year. Cool. All right, so with that, good guesses, everyone. But our first content release for the year was actually Explore Artificial Intelligence Mind Machine. So this was released in January. It was our first Explore event of the year. Yes, you were actually very close, Archducks, because Matt was in December. Uh, so
I feel
yeah,
like
so
the branding was kind of similar too, at least in
yes.
like colors. So I get them confused sometimes.
I know. But yeah, so this is really cool because if players remember this event, we Semblance actually joins you into the tree and she starts like commenting some of the generators you start unlocking in there. So this is the first time we drop a little bit of lore or at least some knowledge of who Semblance is.
Yeah, I feel like that's the most narratively driven piece of content that we have in the game because Semblance is the main character. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
So when we were like, oh, we want to do an event that kind of goes into the history of artificial intelligence, it felt like a really good opportunity to highlight Semblance and like how she feels about it too.
Yeah. So it's really cool. Awesome. So with that, let's go into February. So February is popular, right? Not only is it the famed Valentine's Day, but we also have Beyond E28, and of course, lo and behold, it was our only Beyond episode that we released for the year.
Yeah, then we went on a bit of a beyond hiatus, I guess you could say.
I know. And ever since then, we have received a lot of comments and feedback from our players for more Beyond releases. But yeah, so this was our only Beyond release for 2025. So Emily, as a reminder for our players, like what was in Beyond E28?
That's a good question. We explored other galaxies that are around the Milky Way. This was after E27, with which, if I'm remembering correctly, that was about the collision that's going to happen between the Milky Way galaxy and Andromeda. So Clusterstruck really is like, okay, but what's beyond Andromeda? And we highlighted a bunch of different galaxies because the universe is a pretty big place. If you learn about it, I'm not a big space head, so every time I get to play one of these chapters, my mind is boggled every time at how like we keep getting bigger and bigger in scale. So yeah, like, and if you just think about it, it's like there are so many planets within each of these galaxies, and it's like we only highlight a few of them, but there's so many more. So that's
Yeah.
why it was called Cluster Struck because it's like I'm awestruck of how many clusters of galaxies there are uh, in the universe. And yeah, that's
Nice.
just a handful compared to everything else.
Yeah. The nice pun, by the way. And we also have some
That was
players
a good one.
saying they still love the black hole update we released as well. Cool.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. And then in March, we took a break. We went to GDC. It is a public event that usually a lot of game developers go to learn about the industry. And then quickly after that, in April, we released the cheese event.
Ooh, that was a
Mm.
really fun one to work on.
I know. Like, in fact, I'm not sure if players know this. We actually released this in our TikTok. But when the cheese event launched, we had like a little cheese tasting. party in the office, and it was really great. We got to see people's reactions, but we also got a lot of complaints of how sticky the cheese was.
Oh yeah.
So
I
it
didn't
was
get to
Oh
make
great.
it for
man.
that party, but yeah,
Aw,
I heard how stinky it was, and I was like, maybe it's a good thing I wasn't there.
I know,
Um,
right?
it
Yeah,
was fun to edit the video for that though.
yeah. But what was
I'm
cool
honestly
though,
jealous. I love a
yeah,
good
Yeah,
cheese plate. Should
some
do
of
it
them look
again.
delicious. We should.
Cheese
yeah.
party part two.
I know. And like, and not only that, for this, not only did we have a cheese party, but for this particular content release, we also had a cheese recipe contest where we asked our players to make a cheese recipe for us and cook it and then take a picture of it. And although we didn't have a lot of entries for that specific contest, they were all very quality. And I'm happy to say that the person who won first place was a lactose free recipe. So even I could eat it. So it was great.
Oh, no, I think honestly that was my favorite contest we've ever done so far. Like we had never done a recipe contest before then, and it felt like if we don't do a recipe contest now for cheese, when are we gonna do one?
I know, I
So
know.
I'm really glad, and I was happy also with the quality of the entries. Like all the contestants really showed up on that one. So kudos to everyone who submitted something for the cheese contest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think, and I really like the contest that we did too, because, from last year to this year, we really tried to diversify the contest. We didn't want it to just be writing or drawing. And so it
Hmm.
definitely gave a lot of opportunities for our players with different talents to come join in and win great prizes. And and don't worry, we will continue to do contests. So we just took a break while we were working on Reality Reboot. So with that, let's go into May. So, but actually, before we go into May, I also want to highlight that this is the last event we released before we went kind of dark. And the reason I say dark is this is when we decided the whole company decided we were going to all work on Reality Rebirth. So this is the point when we didn't really have a lot of content updates coming out because we were all into Reality Rebirth. Uh,
Yeah,
but this
insider tip there.
insider tip,
For
yeah.
yeah, for anyone who didn't know, when yeah, that's around the time when like we were all like all hands on deck.
Yeah, but don't worry because we at least got time to squeeze in Spooky Spring.
Yeah.
Yay!
Ah,
So in case
so
like
pretty.
yeah, it's pretty.
There's just a pretty little flower crown on the big man over here.
I know, I know. So for some context on what Spooky Spring is, so normally we have the Explore Cryptids event that only comes out in Halloween, and we got a lot of feedback from players, especially newer players, who would like to get the badge from the Explore Cryptids event. And around the same time, we noticed that there was like a resurgence in Halloween stuff. So we were like, you know what? Let's do Spooky Spring. It was either going to be Spooky Spring or like Spooky Summer. So yeah, so here is the Cryptids event. We decided to restyle it, you know, make it look more fresh, and but we released the Cryptids event a second time here as well. Oh,
Yeah. It was the same event. Just you got to the chance to play it again before it made one full cycle around the Earth and was only available for Halloween again.
yeah. Uber Sprite said that this is Mrs. Foot, not Mr. Foot. Mr. Bigfoot.
Ah,
Mrs. Bigfoot.
Mrs. Foot.
It could be Mr. Foot too. Maybe he has his own preferences. Who knows? No judgment here.
I know, right? Right? And then also in May is we went to PAX East. So this PAX East is special because this is the first time we actually debuted Reality Reboot to the public. Like this is kind of
Mhm.
like a sneak peek to everybody, what Reality Reboot was. So redid our branding, we got all these cool shirts, and we showcased it to our players for the first time there. And any of our players who came to our booth in PAX East, we gave them a special code that they could redeem in their
Mm-hmm.
game. So, so these are
That's
some
Yeah, it
cool.
was a
pictures of
great
our
weekend.
booth and our team. Yeah,
It's such a good
Yeah.
picture. That's a great picture.
I
I have to say.
know. I wish we got
It
the
looks like they're
entire
having a
team.
great time.
Yeah, and we worked in shifts, so everyone was kind of like cycling through. So it was really
Fair.
hard to be like, all right, let's all like get a photo of us in all of our t-shirts at the same time, because not
Mm.
everyone was always at the convention at the same time, or
Yeah,
even
yeah,
in their
yeah.
shirts. So
Yeah, and also in around this time there was another convention that was happening in New York. It was called Games in New York. So right after PAX East, there was another convention that we went to as well. So the this year was also like heavy convention time as well as we promoted Reality Reboot to the public. So cool. And so with that, we go into June. So we are already halfway through the year already. And in June, we decided to release Steam trading cards. So yay, we finally got trading cards in there. We've been what in Steam since for 7 years now, and we've never had Steam trading cards.
Oh, spoilers.
I know, right?
and they were designed by you too, Emily. I remember you working really hard on those.
Yes, thank
They're
you.
cool.
Let's just say Steam has a lot of requirements of how these things need to be designed. But yeah, so for if you haven't downloaded the game on Steam, there are new trading cards. There are 6 badges, 5 cards, and 5 wallpapers that you can collect from there.
They're
That's
all really
awesome.
cool.
Yes,
That's
they're
so
all
cool.
very cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So definitely, if you haven't collected all of them, here's your opportunity to get some. Cool. All right. So with that, we are going into the second half of the year with Reality Reboot. So in August, we finally opened Reality Reboot to open alpha. So players got to play um, everywhere around the world who signed up for open alpha to play the game. Um, as a reminder for everyone, alpha was actually a separate app. It was not part of like the main Sail to Singularity app that we enjoy right now. It was just a totally secondary app that we created to test Reality Reboot. And the reason we did that is because um, a lot of the features that we had in Reality Reboot were were overriding what our current game previously was, and we wanted to make sure we didn't destroy the experience for everyone. So this is the reason why we had a whole separate app dedicated to that.
Yeah, and honestly, it was the right move. I feel like if we hadn't done that, Reality Reboot would not have had the as smooth of a launch as it did. So, thank you to everyone who was a part of the open alpha. Definitely helped us out.
Yeah. And for our dedicated players who were part of the open alpha app, the beta, and even towards release, there is credit. Your credits are inside the game. Like Andrew made sure to add your names on there. So if you haven't checked it out, open up the credits and find your name there. So thank you to
Yeah,
those players. So
Yeah, nice.
yay!
thank you to all of
Amazing.
our
No shot.
testers. Mhm.
Yes, thank you. And so with that, we go into beta. So it wasn't very long we had alpha because next we went into beta. So I saw in the comments what the difference between alpha and beta is. So alpha was a different app altogether. It's the game is very unstable, and we were trying to figure out the direction of the game and how it was going to function. While beta is now in the beta track of the actual main game. The game is more polished. It now needs more additional feedback to polish some of the features, and so this is where most of the final feedback came in before launch. So it wasn't very long. It's only like a month difference, right?
Yeah, uh,
So
I feel like the honestly the whole like reality reboot testing period felt kind of like a blur. It was just kind of like, okay, into the next month, and then to the next month, and it's like, look at it all progress. And the entire time we were like, please work. But the dev team worked really hard to make sure it was as smooth as possible, that it was comprehensive and easy for our players to be able to participate if they wanted to. And yeah, it was just it felt like it happened over, like, I know we're going month by month, but it feels like there was barely any time in between.
I know.
When we were transitioning.
Yeah. I mean, to be also fair, technically we were working on the reality reboot since December of last year, but at the time it was only a small part of the team working on it, and it was only till April till everyone in the company started working on it. So it was a progression of sorts in a way.
Exactly.
Whole group effort across the board.
Yeah. And then cool. So with that, we go into November. Yay! Because that is when Reality Reboot was released. And that's when Maddy joined us too. Joined us around there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Kind of a crazy time. It was awesome. It was cool to see everything just kind of like.
Oh, and Archduck said it was their birthday, so yay!
Oh, happy birthday!
Yeah,
belated, but yeah.
yeah. But with the for those of you who were there for the launch, with the launch we did like a special glitch event with some lore. The game was breaking down, and everybody was forced to update into Reality Reboot. It was great. It was fun. Discord was also fun. We shut down the entire Discord for a day or so. So it was an amazing launch overall, and I'm glad players enjoyed it.
So we also had like a Discord breach, right? Didn't Semblance break out of the game and invade the Discord? That was cool.
Yes.
I'm just saying that was cool. She had a fun time.
Yes. So yeah, so maybe this is a plug for people to join Discord if you want to enjoy some of the fun stuff that we do on there. Yeah, we can't really do that with Facebook and Instagram. Imagine shutting that down. Players would go in an uproar, like, "Oh my god, did you get
gosh!"
I still think it was great that Semblance joined the Discord and got Nitro.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
That's how you know she's cool.
She's so cool.
Yes. But with that, let's walk into memory lane a little bit, just for players to really understand the difference between the old game versus Reality Reboot. So, memory lane time. Do you guys remember what the old Reality Engine looked like? So this is what it is. Look at that stats panel.
Wow.
Oh, well, yeah, I remember MetaBits not really working as intended. That was a big reason why we did Reality Reboot in the first place.
101 trillion.
It's funny. There's a comment that says "old is gold."
Old is gold. Hey, every time we update something, we're like, all right, out with the old, in with the new, and then someone's like, I miss the old version. We're like, dang it.
Dang. Maybe we should do Maybe we should do like a glamour where like everything is the same Reality Engine wise, but then you still see some of the old icons and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then another trip to a memory lane is this is the Terminus Chamber before. Well, I think the Terminus Chamber went through different iterations. This is the one I grabbed from the fandom. So take you to JoJo and all the other people who managed the fandom.
I remember what it looked like when we were first concepting the Terminus Chamber, and we were like, it only needs to like fit into a cube. And then as we were expanding the game, we were like, wait, but there's more nodes that fit into a cube. And then we were like, I guess we'll just branch it off. And we were like, oh no, this doesn't look good.
Wow.
It kind of looks like the Big Dipper a little bit, like if it was 2D, you know?
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, it's
a little space,
3D.
a little science. Yeah.
Like you could
like the
rotate
new one
that
so much better.
The new one looks great.
Yeah. Speaking of the new one, We may as well get into that, right? Because like
Yeah.
both the Reality Engine and the Terminus Chamber had the biggest overhaul. We did do an overhaul on the primary tree, but it kind of it looks primarily the same. So this is what the new Reality Engine looks like. So we now have a global simulation score. 58 here. We got these cool new research chips as well. Um, the Reality Engine now has a cool new look. It's like it's actually 4D now instead of 3D, except here it's not in 4D. Um, and now we also have the knowledge converter and the metabit converter as well.
Brain.
That
I love
that
that one.
dashboard is so easy on the eyes.
I
Hmm.
know. It's
Especially when you
beautiful.
look at it compared to that before photo. Like before, I'm like, what am I looking at here? And now it's like, ah, yes, information parsed out nice and neatly. Makes my
The
brain
old new
happy.
one. I love the brain. The
Yes.
knowledge converter brain.
Hmm.
That knowledge
That
converter
one
Fleshy.
went through.
went through so many
It went.
iterations.
Yeah, I
It's
remember when
true.
I had to grab footage for it for the trailer, and then I felt like every time I got a new shot, someone would come up to me and be like, "It changed again." And I was like, "Are you serious?"
It went through a lot of changes, even towards the to
Hmm.
almost towards release. It went through last minute
Yeah,
changes.
yeah. I think there's even one point where it was like, uh, I changed it for like the third time, and then it changed again, and I got new footage of that, and then someone was like, "We changed it back." I was like,
It's like, oh
"Yeah, no," but it
no.
yeah. If anything, it just made me laugh. I was like, "Of course, like it's part of it. All the iterations. That's game dev, right?
Yeah. But it looks really good. The final result is very
It
good.
does.
So while
Beautiful.
Yeah,
yes, it changed a lot,
Hmm.
it is what it is today because of those iterations.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
and and then not
Looks
only
sick.
that, we got a new terminus chamber as well. So
Oh,
It's
it's
woo!
so
so
cool. It's a
pretty.
nice little orb.
Yes.
Global.
A fun fact for anyone who might not know. I mean, I don't know if we shared this with players or not, so I guess this is an insider scoop. The Terminus Chamber almost wasn't going to be in Reality Reboot. We were thinking of adding it in at a later update, but we were like, no, like we got to add it in with Reality Reboot. So it made it in, and I'm so happy it did. It looks great.
Yeah. And if you were part of Alpha, there was another iteration of the Terminus Chamber in there as well. So,
Hmm.
so definitely the Terminus Chamber went through different iterations as well, and
Yeah,
it
but
looks
this
so
one's the
pretty.
best one.
Yes, it is.
This
It
one's
So
is.
good.
Yes. But also,
I
do
feel
not
like
be
I want that.
surprised. Oh, yeah.
It's like a little like a plasma ball, those like plasma balls you put your hands on them
Yes.
and it goes a fan. That's
Oh
what it reminds me
yeah,
of,
I think
you
that's
know.
why I like it.
I know. Maybe once it's all filled up, we can like commission to get a special lab that's like with
Oh,
this.
Ooh.
So it'd be really cool.
You could 3D print all the little nodes on there.
I
Yeah,
wonder what kinds of nodes that are going to be added to it.
I know,
Ooh,
I
I
yeah.
know.
wonder.
Like
Speaking of
there's a lot of space
nodes,
there. We're gonna have some good stuff coming, it sounds like.
I
Just
know,
saying.
I know. And speaking of nodes, one of them got added with this new update, right, Emily?
Yeah, that's very true. Are we segueing into my segment now?
Yes, we
Very
are, we
nice. That was
are.
slick.
I
Oh,
know.
well, almost. But yeah, kind of. And yeah, amphibians was a big thing for us this year too. We were debating whether or not to have them be its own update, but we decided to include that with Reality Reboot to give players like a taste of the kinds of content that we were going to go back to doing more regular releases for. So yeah, I got to write all the tooltips for the amphibian content, and it was a lot of fun. I learned a lot about different kinds of frogs and salamanders and Sicilians. So if anyone here has a new favorite frog or new or anything after reading the tooltips, let me know in the comments. I'm very curious.
Yeah. And apart from this content update, we actually also secretly added 20 new Steam achievements. So,
Yes,
yay!
Funny.
that that was long
That'll keep you
overdue.
guys going. Yeah.
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 And moving
all the
forward,
completionists.
I think the plan is to add more Steam achievements as we add new content. Don't hold me
Oh,
to that. So, but that's what I
okay.
heard.
Grain of salt, then. Let us know if you want
Oh,
more Steam achievements, guys. If you play on Steam, if you do, we'll let Andrew or Lunch know.
Yes,
I
yes,
see. I see a mention of the rain frog in chat. I also
yeah.
love those.
Oh, nice.
Fat and adorable
Oh,
little
And
round
the
guys.
poison frog, uh,
those are good
Murkiskin.
ones.
Yes.
Interesting to
And the
note the rain
bullfrog,
frog.
bullfrog as well.
Spoilers.
All good options.
Yes.
They're all good
Oh
little
yeah.
boys and girls.
I know, I know.
This
Cool.
guy, the guy in game now who's on the screen, his name's Todd, Todd the Toad, and he's just a happy
Yeah.
little fella. Look at him.
Did you know that Olga and Jenna? Oh, well, Olga is our technical artist, and she worked with Jenna, our 3D modeler, on making the 3D models for amphibians, and I mean a lot of the other content that is to come. But the reference that Olga used for Jenna for Todd was the Colorado River toad. So just a fun fact
Wow, that
there,
is
in
a
case
fun
you didn't
fact.
know.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't even know. But then yeah, I didn't even know that that was the reference. But yeah, it's so cool.
they're little bulky guys.
I know. Awesome. All right. And another day, and this is all of November. November was a busy month. We released Ria the
Oh yeah.
Reboot. We had this cool like launch plan, some lore. We celebrated frogs. But then in December, we celebrated another milestone. And you know what that is? It was Zelda Singularity's birthday! Yay!
Happy
Woo!
birthday!
7 years. Lucky
Happy
number
7
7.
years! Oh my god, almost a
I can't
decade.
believe that. Yeah, I mean we're getting there.
I
At
know,
the pace we're going, I could see it being a reality.
I know, but yay! For
Yeah.
Thank you for all of our players who have joined us all the way from Steam. Like the Celta Singularity was early access on Steam on December 12th, 2018, and I know there's some of you here in chat who's been with us since then. So you're along with us with the ride. Yes.
Yeah, we have a lot of players who have been with us from the beginning. So thank you
Hmm.
for your support, and thank you for all players in between. No matter when you joined, we appreciate your
Yes.
support and passion for the game, because I feel like this is the kind of game where there's something for everybody.
Yes. And following to that, as a present to everyone, and of course, to answer all of the questions from our players who are asking for codes, we will be presenting the first code. So, as per
Ooh.
tradition, we usually ask everybody to guess what the codes are. So, can you
Guess the
guess?
code. Let's
Can you guess
go.
the first Darwinium code of the stream?
Come on, guys. It's not that hard. Look
Oh
at the
I
number
boy.
on
know.
the screen. Look at the
I
number
think
on the
I
screen.
think this code will cause a couple people to go like, whoa, and some to be like, eye
Yeah,
roll.
yeah.
Or they're gonna be like, cringe, cringe.
We
Yeah.
like to be menaces here sometimes.
I know.
No, it's not Big
Mm.
Cube. Big Cube is the code, though. I think. I'm glad that's being mentioned in chat.
We did
Yeah.
use Big Cube before.
Big Cube, yeah, Big Cube. That's a
Big
big
Cube.
code.
Oh, people
Oh,
are
so
People are guessing. That's crazy.
Oh my
my
god, you know
God.
what? We're gonna reveal it now. Alright,
Okay,
the
yeah.
Check
code
that.
is 627.
Because we
Yeah.
were going from year 6 to year 7. Get it?
I know.
It's not a meme.
It's not a meme. We are literally going from 6 years to 7 years.
It's almost like that's what counting is. Oh no.
Oh no. Let me remind everybody, our code last year was here's to 6 years. So this is not off.
It just
I know,
worked
yeah.
out so well that
I
this just so
know.
happens to be the year of 6-7. So
It was fate, guys. So,
it's
I
official.
remember.
That's the word of the year. The Merriam-Webster word of the year is 6-7.
What? Really?
So
No
yeah,
way.
I'm not even kidding.
No.
It's real.
No.
6-7 is real.
That's funny.
Yeah.
We don't even know if it's an adjective or a verb or a noun.
It's all of it.
It's everything. Is it the meaning of life? I don't think I want to know.
I know.
That's 42, but it could be
Yeah.
6-7. You never know.
With that, we should go into Q&A before we
Yes.
reduce the time
Yes.
jabbering on about 6-7.
Let's do it.
Cool.
All right, questions. Give us your questions.
I know. Olga's like, is it cringe or cool? We need a vote. I know. We do need a vote.
6 times 7 is 42.
Mm.
Just saying. It's in the chat. Twitch
Whoa.
chat. Boy Mojo, 1981. You're so correct.
My mind is being blown.
That's crazy.
Yes, Chris, there will be another code.
let's
It'll be
see.
towards the end of the stream. So you're gonna have
Stay
to hang
tuned.
tight.
Stay tuned.
Also, this code is for 15 Darwinium cubes. If you're not able to redeem it now, you need to wait a little bit. The system might be overloaded while everybody's trying to get all of the cubes. And don't worry, there isn't an expiration date on this. You can redeem this at any time. It's once per account as well. All caps, no spaces.
We have someone on YouTube asking what our favorite update of these 7 years has been. Pug UI for EW.
Wow, Emily, you
That's
have
a
to
really
answer
good
that.
question.
You can hear for
Emily, that's for you.
Answer that.
Yeah.
I've been here since Mesozoic Valley launched. That's a good question.
Crazy.
Honestly, the thing that sticks out most to me, I think, is both the birds and reptiles release and the mammals release. Mammals was a big deal for me, especially because I love animals. I love biology. So when Andrew was like, "We're adding mammals," like I was like, "Well, we already have like rabbit." Like we like, what do you mean? And he was like, "No, we're adding to it. We're branching. We're making a whole big expansion about different kinds of mammals." And I was like,
Oh,
yes, I was so happy.
nice.
I'm a little biased with that one
Really?
because I just got here, so it has to be amphibians and the reality reboot. So
Aw.
Nice.
Yeah.
Aw,
just a little biased on that one, but
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, like, I wasn't around as well for any of the big releases. So I guess in terms of big release, my favorite would also have to be the reboot because we got to do a lot of the glitch event and the lore stuff. So it was really fun to be there with the players and to hype up the cool release that was coming out.
nice.
Yeah. All right. So with that, we should go into another question. I saw a question somewhere about the Beyond. Like, are we going to be releasing more Beyond ranks? I believe the answer is we should be, right? We are going back into regular content. We did take a break because of Reality Reboot, but but now with Reality Reboot out, we should be going back into regular content out. If you remember last year, we had releases that came out in rotation. There was a Beyond release, a Civ release, and events. So we're gonna go back into a new rotation. What that new rotation is, we'll find out later.
Yeah, the story doesn't end at E28 Cluster Struck.
oh no.
That much I will say that.
Yes. Cool. And then let's see. Are we
Brilliant.
by Chippy Gaming? Will you be adding more stuff for Logits? Yes, we will be adding more stuff for Logits. For every new content update, we try to have at least one new Logit prize coming out. So with this new update coming out, there is definitely at least one Logit prize.
Nice. There was also Nathan on YouTube who asked if we were going to make past achievements more obtainable, like the Dodo achievement or Paradise Bird achievement. We are not devs, like we're not programmers, so I can't speak for them. None of us can. However, I personally think an achievement needs to be earned. So some of them, it's good for some of them to be easy, so that everyone has a chance to get them. But it's also good for some of them to be hard, especially if you've played the game for a while and you have something to work towards. So the Dodo one is supposed to be hard. So you got to play it at Halloween.
Yeah, and people should be able to get it every Halloween, right? So as long as you find all the
Yeah.
dodos, you should be able to get it. And if you can't find it this year, there's always next year.
Exactly. Yeah. And if you have trouble finding it, our players are super helpful on our Discord, and there's always usually someone usually makes a guide on YouTube. So look out for those.
Yes.
That's my tip.
Got some people on Twitch asking about adding plants. You know, dramatic interpreter adds plants.
Oh.
Alejo 1003 says, I want plants in the game.
I don't know. Are we adding plants?
It would be a good idea, right? I mean, we have we have so many. We're now adding new chapters of life, and so with amphibians, we're going to be releasing Mollusk soon. We do have a new coming soon tab. So if some of you don't know this, if you go into the tab that you can see coming soon, we used to have events, so you could see what events are coming soon. But if you scroll down, you'll actually see new content that is coming out very soon. So who knows? Plants might actually be in its future. We can't really say.
Yeah. Just keep an eye out on that tab.
A Christmas exploration, little holiday events.
Oh, that would be cool. Maybe
that's
next year.
That's also a cool idea. Yeah, we'll wait for that this year. But
we had an idea of like, wouldn't it be nice to do like an explore event about like the history of holidays?
Yeah,
because there's so many different holidays that are celebrated around the world, and we have a very international player base, so we'd want to represent as many of them as possible.
Yes, definitely. Cool. Let's do one more question and then we'll move on, because I'm sure all of you will be excited to know what content update is coming up very soon. If you don't already know, beta players, you should know this already. Cool. From YouTube.
Story of Undertale then.
From YouTube. So this is actually pertinent. So from Sean Talcott. How and when do Christmas gifts work? So, with the previous update, there is a advent calendar like holiday gifts that will be in the primary simulation. If you go down all the way to the bottom where life begins, you'll see some presents there. It will unlock on December 20th, so tomorrow. That will unlock, and if you log in every day, you can claim one present a day, and it will be available until December 11:59 p.m. So basically midnight, December 3 midnight. So that is how the presents work there.
Yeah,
be sure to claim them, everyone.
Yeah, you gotta get them every day.
There.
Yes, and this is again our thank you from us to you for continuing to support us. Every year we release holiday gifts to players, so please collect them. There are Darwinium cubes in there, which I'm sure everybody has been asking for more. Cool. So with that, let's go into the next content update that is coming up. So with that, we're going into Scientific Revolution.
Ooh, part 2 to be specific. And it was also partially released.
Yes.
So for anyone who's on Steam, it's available so long as you are up to level research level 61. You should be able to unlock it. And if you're not quite there yet, that's okay. You'll have plenty of content to explore later on as you keep playing Self Singularity. But for anyone who's a mobile game player, it is coming to you next week. Let me take a look at my calendar.
By Monday. It should be out by Monday. Yeah.
Yes, by 11:59 p.m. Eastern, at the latest. So
the garden looks so good.
Oh yeah, we'll go into that a little bit. Just a little sneak peek. We don't want to spoil anything too much, and also the garden is a work in progress. But I feel like we were reminiscing on the reality engine and how like it's before and after. Now it's the modern garden, or the modern civilization garden's turn. I feel like each of our gardens keeps getting a glow up, and now we're entering the era of the glow up for modern civilization, the scientific
Yeah.
revolution.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Um,
then
this,
yeah.
go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, and with level 61, you'll notice a cool glitch node appearing
Yeah.
on the tree.
Yeah, so this is what it'll look like once you reach level 61. You can click on it and you can unlock it for free. And it's with it is going to be the Uraniborg Conservatory. You'll see some shots of that as well when we show you the garden. But that is unlocked alongside research level 61. Um, Once you click on it, and then you can start unlocking all of the level 2 scientific revolution nodes. And here it is, a little sneak peek of some of the technology nodes that you can unlock in the update. There are 8 new nodes to unlock on the tree. They've been heavily researched. Our content team has worked really hard on deciding which ones to include, making sure that the tooltips are as accurate as possible. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I am personally more involved in the live content, but it's been fun watching the Civ team work their magic on this. So here you can see in this graphic, there's the scientific method, and then there's thermometer and enlightenment. So those are some of the ones that you can unlock on the left side. Randy Borg is over on the right. And from there, there's a couple more. I'm not going to spoil them all for you. You gotta see what you have in store once you get there. But fun fact for anyone who is curious, I guess, Enlightenment went through so many iterations of what to be included in the tooltip, because it turns out it's hard to depict what the Enlightenment was exactly in just a tiny little graphic. So we struggled with being like, is this legible? Is it understandable what we're trying to communicate about the Enlightenment? So we hope you like this graphic.
Yeah. And then moving forward, right? There, all the new civilization nodes will have the 2 symbol on it, right? The Roman numeral 2.
Yep, exactly. So
Awesome.
hopefully it's easy for you to be able to tell what's new versus what has been in the game previously. I know before it was kind of like, oh, like what's new again as you play further in the game, because we've added some content alongside older content. So our development team really wanted to make sure that that was clear.
Yep. And apart from the tree, the garden went through some changes, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't stop yapping about it. And here's a little sneak peek of it. This is a glamour shot because again, please take it with a grain of salt. The garden is currently a work in progress and will be updated alongside other modern civilization garden updates. But currently, this is what the Zyrev garden looks like if you're playing it on Steam, if you have everything unlocked. Again, I won't spoil everything for you. There are 2, well, I guess I will spoil a little bit because it's going to be the next graphic, but there are 2 other artifacts that you can unlock that add a little bit to your world, in addition to Uraniborg. So Uraniborg is the glitch node, and alongside it, you can unlock Encyclopedia for Logits and Galileo's telescope for Darwinium. So we hope you enjoy all of these additions. It's been a really fun time getting Zyrev up and running. I know it's been on our laundry list for a long time to update the modern garden. And yeah, this, I know this update is all about when reason becomes prioritized among humanity. It's everyone is forward thinking and prioritizing scientific methods and having a universal understanding in order to improve society. So it lays the groundwork for the rest of modern civilization, and we're excited to get rolling with it.
Yeah. And then, of course, once you get these prizes, they will appear inside your game. And then we also have a Logit prize as well here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Modern
And then,
technology.
and speaking of prizes, we
just the beginning.
actually have another prize. So we have another Darwinium code to present. It is almost towards the end of the stream, but not quite. So would players like to guess what the second Darwinium code is?
This one's a little easier.
Yeah,
And
this is
isn't cringe.
easier. It's also not
Yeah.
cringe. I'm
Not cringe.
I'm pretty sure you can guess that it's about
Normal.
Civ.
Normal. It's normal.
We already have a
Happens
guess.
sometimes.
I won't say
Okay.
what it is
Okay.
yet.
All right.
Cool. All right. The answer is Galileo. Oi Mojo 1981. You're correct.
Nice. You should feel proud.
Got it.
I
That's
know. It's
crazy.
pretty easy. We did say it was going to be easy.
Yeah, and for anyone who unlocks the Galileo's telescope, you can see it right there in the background. It'll be high up, so it's looking at the sky. I personally would really love, like, I know Mesozoic Valley has the logic prize where you can make it nighttime if you want. I would love to see that here,
Oh,
and then I would just like go up to my
yes.
Galileo's telescope and pretend I'm looking at the stars.
I know,
Aw.
right? And then it would be cool, like if you press on Galileo's telescope, the stars like show up on the sky. Maybe that's the hidden achievement.
Well,
I
we're
know.
brainstorming. This isn't in the game, but if
I
you
know,
want
we're
it, let us know.
brainstorming.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
like
yeah.
our
If it's
ideas,
good enough.
you should let the devs know.
These are nice to haves.
Yeah.
Oh
Spam us
man.
with ideas.
Yes. And with that, we can answer some questions before we move on to the next segment. And don't worry, we're not ending Kuwait yet. As you noticed, the roadmap hasn't even been shown yet.
Yeah,
So that's some more stuff.
it's a good one.
Let
It's a good
us have
one,
your
yes.
question.
All right, we got one Fire Chaos 351. Is there any plans to add more content to Mesozoic Valley? At this time, no, but there have been some murmurings about it. We've over the years we've received so many comments from players to add more to Mesozoic Valley. We're not quite sure when and if we're gonna do it, but we are talking about it. Especially since it's a widely requested. It's a wide request from our players.
Yeah, we definitely have our eyes on all of the feedback. So our dev team has all of that in mind. Thank you for everyone who's been requesting it.
Yes. On that note, there's a question by Chippy Gaming. Can you add plants and insects to Mesozoic Valley? Like, do they actually fit
Whoa.
into Mesozoic Valley? Should they
They
be?
do.
They do?
Like ancient
Okay.
Yeah. There's plenty of prehistoric insects and plants as well.
Mm.
That would actually be really cool to see some crossover. I know we talked
Interesting.
about it in the past, but again, like with Mesozoic Valley not being our top priority, it's hard to be like, okay, like, and then we're going to add this integration and that integration. So I personally would love that.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea.
Wow.
But for now, we're going to stick with what's possible, at least. A fun fact, I don't know if anyone finds this interesting, but I think it's cool. I have a prehistoric, or at least an extinct insect named after me. So
What,
I think that's
really?
pretty cool.
What?
Yeah, I
No
do.
way.
Wait,
No
wait,
way.
really? Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh, that's lore.
I forg-
That's good lore.
it doesn't have like a common name. It's a very long scientific name. So when I found out about it when I was young, I was like, I'm not gonna remember this.
Oh my god.
I'll have to show it sometime.
Maybe that's a social post we need to have, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The insect
Both
that's
me and my
named after
sister do.
you.
Yeah.
What? Oh my gosh! You must have some connections,
That's
Emily.
so cool.
Do
Yeah,
I-
right?
I must.
I know you must.
Crazy.
That's a story
Alright.
for another day.
I know. All right,
Hmm.
next question. Whoa, there's a
Alright,
lot.
what do we got? Oh, is there ever going to be a Mars update?
I mean, I don't see why not. Maybe.
Yeah.
Like, we're still in modern civilization. Mars is in future civilization, right?
Yeah, technically, I mean, because Mars colonization is um, still like, I mean, no one's been colonizing on Mars yet. It's technically not modern, so that would
Yeah,
be future.
future. Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So even if we get to it, it's definitely not happening anytime soon because modern needs to have its age too.
One age at a time.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Get hard over here.
Love the passion, though.
Get
I
hard.
know. All right. Next question. Uh, let's see.
Oh, we have so many questions. Thank you, everyone.
I know.
Wow, yeah.
I guess on that same note from Uncle Iroh 2411, is there going to be
Oh,
any more planets to be colonized in the main simulation? Because I would love to see that in the game, to be honest. I'm
that
not
would be really
sure.
cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. Again, this is future civilization stuff. So, like, if you notice in the main primary simulation, Mars colonization, any form of like space colonization is way further on. So I imagine we're not gonna get to it, even if we are gonna add more colonizations until way later.
Hmm. Yeah.
Cool, cool.
Wow, everyone's thinking, I feel like 5 steps
Yeah,
ahead of us. We're
I
like, hey
Yeah,
know.
guys, like,
crazy.
look,
You
I
the
guys
mean,
are
it's
Mars system's
great to
already
like.
getting
crazy.
updated. Everyone's like, future?
I
Mars
know,
colonization?
like
Yeah.
who knows? Maybe it'll come in our 10th birthday.
Right?
I agree. They all need to be updated, but we aren't a big company.
I
We're not
know,
a
I
big team.
know. Yes.
Indie dev, guys. Indie dev.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, here. So
Right.
this question has popped up several times, but I keep missing it due to the comments moving. So it's by Cancer Dragon. Would the extra events ever be added as a museum for players to be able to look through the universe of different teams and read them? Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Like
Great
having
question.
the
Yeah, great idea.
yeah. I wonder though, for that to happen, wouldn't we need to have a lot of events first so that it could be like a museum? Like do we have enough? I guess.
I don't even know.
I know, right?
Um,
Well, yeah, Archdux is helping us. We have 18. Is 18 enough, I guess, for a museum, so to speak? Or do we need to have more?
Could be. It could be a museum
it
that's
could be
ever
a tiny,
expanding.
I know.
yeah,
It
yeah.
could.
Could
Could.
be a tiny museum. There are small museums.
That would be cool. Uh,
Hmm.
if any of the devs are watching, they're listening in on this.
Yeah. Take notes,
Cool.
guys.
I know.
Yeah, we got
Take
some good
notes.
ideas
Take
flowing in
notes.
chat right now. It's
I
crazy.
know. Unfortunately, we are running out of time. We're having way too much fun.
Oh
So
yeah, sorry.
one more question before we move on. All
We
right.
gotta scale back the fun.
I know. I know. All right. One more question. One more question. Let's see. Uh, let's see.
Oh,
Uh,
this is a question we've got before. Cyborgs and did cyborgs and superhumans disappear on Twitch? Late B on light on the light.
oh, that.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So we removed that temporarily. They should come back. We did it because one, because of tuning, because we did the whole rework of the tuning, but also for lore reasons. So what they are, I don't even know. But apparently, but they will come back. Don't worry.
We're cooking up something good.
I know. I know. Cool. With that, we should move ahead. Thank you, everyone, for your
Yeah, yeah.
questions. It was
Thanks,
great to hear
guys.
them. Thank you for all the good ideas as well. I'm sure our devs would be happy to
Hmm.
hear some of these cool ideas you've been bringing up with us.
Hmm.
So yes, so but so one thing to note, we are going on break soon. Every year at the end of the year, we are out for break. We are out usually for 2 weeks. So our break is going to start from December 23rd, 24th until January 11th, and we will be back in the office on January 12th. Uh, but don't worry, customer support and our mods will continue to support all of you. So please let us know if you have any issues and let them know so that they can help you. But with that, we should talk about something fun that will be happening.
Yeah,
So Mary, what is happening?
something that
And
did
what is that
happen.
on your desk?
Man, I don't know. I wish I knew. I was like in the office this week before our break. There was weird tracks that I followed. It ended up on my desk. I'm just glad it didn't end up on my computer because that would have been bad.
I
But
know,
yeah,
That
I
look at
looks
know.
that.
slimy. Was it hard to
Some
clean up?
weird, slimy, little bit. Yeah, a little bit. It smelled a little bit like water, like
Oh,
I
oh
don't know,
no.
the East River or something like that. Maybe Gowanus,
Ew.
Brooklyn, something
Ew.
Brooklyny. But yeah, no, that was on my desk when I came into the office the other day. So something seems like it's like in the office. I'm not really too sure what that may be, but keep an
Hopefully
eye
it's
out.
nothing. Hopefully it's
'Cause,
Oh well.
nothing.
yeah, hopefully it's nothing. I definitely think I logged out of all the company accounts on my computer before we left, but
We'll
maybe I
see.
forgot. We'll find out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
And New York is full of pest problems. It's probably just a
I don't
cockroach.
know.
Oh,
Honestly,
cockroach.
it could just be a very wet cockroach or a rat,
Yeah, yeah,
but
Not the
yeah,
first
yeah.
time I've seen that.
Yes, yeah.
or something that might eat them. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Yes, we'll see. We'll see.
Not too sure. Not too sure. But yeah,
Yeah. But
we'll
speaking
find
of
out. I'm sure you guys will
frogs,
find out. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about let's talk about frogs now. No more
Yeah, yeah,
cockroaches.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
This will be fun for you guys. So, as Emily mentioned, we'll be on break for the holidays, but we don't want anyone to get bored or miss us too much. So, we're going to be running a little contest on Discord and Reddit, where you guys can decide what frog is going to be added to the simulation alongside Mr. Todd the Toad and the Poison Frog. So as you know, we launched amphibians this year, and we only got two 3D models in the game. So here are four other choices based on Emily G's amazing research on these little guys. And I don't know, Rain Frog was mentioned in the chat, so here he is again. Maybe he's got a bunch of fans. Maybe he'll win. Maybe it's the tomato frog or the horn frog. The European toad is also pretty popular. That one like stands up on all fours and looks like really weird when he's in defensive mode. So I got to look at a lot of frog pictures this week. It was great. But yeah, so keep an eye out on Discord and Reddit and our socials to learn a little bit more and see what frog gets added to the game when we come back.
Yeah, yeah,
That's,
yeah.
they're
it's all
all
up to you
cool.
guys. I don't know. Start campaigning for your favorite frog.
Yeah.
Mine
For
personally,
real though.
do love the rain frog. The little like meeps. Can't go
Oh,
wrong
that
with
was
the
so
meeps.
cute. Yeah.
Meep meep.
Little
Yeah.
meep meep.
The
Yeah.
way they scream.
They also look so like squishy, tiny little squishy little guys.
They're like little squeaky
Frogs are so
toys.
cute.
Yeah. My favorite is the tomato frog. Like, I love tomatoes. Not saying I'm gonna eat him, but he looks delicious.
Oh, you definitely should not eat him. There is one reason why he's so colorfully red, and for anyone who has played through amphibians, you probably know why. There's a trait for it. The oh gosh.
Oh no.
Oh, this is embarrassing. I'm blanking. I got it.
Oh
I got
no,
it.
the pressure.
The
white pressure.
aposematic coloration. Yes.
Mm.
Of poison frogs. They are very similar in that regard. The male tomato frogs are actually like a bright red, while the female tomato frogs are like a golden, yellow orange. So just thought that was a fun little tidbit there.
Love his bright red. Such a pretty looking
Yeah.
creature. All these creatures.
My
are
vote
pretty
is
looking.
for the Suriname horned toad or the Suriname horned
Ooh.
frog. There's a common Suriname toad, so I get them confused in names sometimes, but they are very different. The Suriname horned frog is he's a little bit of a bully. He's also called the Pac-Man frog because he's got the wide like base. But apparently like their tadpoles like bully each other, like they get aggressive towards each other,
What?
and then they get
Oh
aggressive towards other
no!
tadpoles. And the Suriname horned frog is known for eating small animals. Like, yeah, they eat insects, but they're like, I'm not satisfied until I eat like something
Okay.
as big as me.
Is this okay? This is gonna be my nerd side coming out. But is that the frog that Naruto summons too? Is that based on the horned frog? Because it kind of looks like it.
It does kind of look like it, you know.
Looks
I
like the
wouldn't be
Naruto frog.
surprised. Would not be
I have to Google
surprised.
that after the stream because yeah, I could see Naruto standing on top of his head.
Yeah,
I think Jenna
yeah.
would have a fun time 3D modeling this one too. Just saying.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, look out for socials for more details. The voting will open soon. You can vote for your favorite frogs on Discord or on Reddit. So yeah, over the break, vote for your favorite frog to be featured inside the game, and then we'll announce the winners when we get back. And so, with that, we are towards the end of the stream. But we mentioned that we were going to show a roadmap. So with that, before we end the stream, let's get on that. So this is the roadmap, everyone. Yay!
Look at that. That is the crazy roadmap. A lot coming.
I
So
know. It's a lot of
good.
things.
You guys are
So-
ready. Look
I
at that super
know.
structures.
I know. Some people were talking
Crinkly
about
guy.
Beyond, right? Well, we may or may not be working on it. So yes, and don't worry. I know our faces are covering part of the roadmap. There's literally nothing there. Don't worry. I will be giving the files to the mods in case you're curious in wanting the roadmap, but there is literally nothing there. But yes. Yay!
But there's a lot to the other side of the roadmap
Yes,
that
there is a
I
lot.
think would be fun to talk about just a little bit. Maybe we'll just give a little bit of a hint. I mean,
Yes.
Industrial Revolution, we could already start filling out because it's partway released and will be fully released before we're on break.
Yes. And Malas has been in the coming soon tab for a while when we released Reality Reboot. So players should be should already know that it is currently being worked on. And then there's a little bit about Beyond right there as well.
Yeah.
I love that.
I feel like
it's menacing.
Between the coming soon banner and like the silhouette you see for mollusks now, I feel like I want to reward everyone who is here to watch the stream. So I just want to come out and confirm the Nautilus is going to be the poster child for mollusks. It's going to be the representative. It's going to be the generator. So
you heard it here, guys.
For anyone who's yeah,
Here
there's a bunch of other cool guys that are going to be there. I think there's going to be a twist that you weren't expecting for one of the ones like one of the artifacts you can get later. But the Nautilus is the representative for mollusks. Anyone who's a fan of Nautiluses, I am, especially after researching them. Hope you like this one.
Yes.
Yes, there is a line coming off of Beyond episode 30, as somebody mentioned in the chat. But
yeah, but we're not gonna get into that because you know what?
We don't have any answers for you.
Stream,
sorry.
guys.
We really don't.
Well, again, thank you again to everyone for coming to our last live stream of the year. It was great. The 2025 was an amazing journey. We had an eventful first half of the year, and then we had Reality Reboot, our biggest update of the year, to celebrate our 7 years live. So thank you again, everyone, for catching us. Happy holidays. Please enjoy the codes and the roadmap. We'll see you again next year in 2026.
And don't forget to redeem those gifts either.
Yes, don't forget to redeem those
your
gifts.
Oh yeah.
On the main tree, yes.
Codes.
Yes, they'll unlock tomorrow, December 20th.
And
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cool. All right.
Enjoy.
All right.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Happy
much,
everyone.
everyone.
holidays. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.